Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and just a quick update for the last 2 days on this account. So things are going quite well at the moment, and now at the highest equity that we've had on the account. Last week got up to $660, had that losing day that we've gone through already, and then just slowly started to creep back up. I know it's not majorly higher than this high here, but still nonetheless it's the highest equity that we've had on the account, which is nice. So we'll go through the last 2 trading days. And so Monday there were 2 trades. One was a loss for about $220, and then a gain of $330. So all in all, $110 green for the day. And then today, just the one trade, which was a stop loss in profit. So I'm going to go through both of these trades here. So we have, I'll just take these off the chart. So for yesterday's 2 trades, as I mentioned, I was looking for buys as we're continuing to just kind of go up on NASDAQ, and quite quickly kind of went in my favor a little bit on this candle here, and then just started coming back down to ended up taking a loss for the $220 ish on this trade here, and then taking a trade in this point after we had a sharp run down here, liquidity sweep of these lows here, and the trade just went to take these highs out, and I had my take profit above these highs, which it went and hit. So it was about a 1.5 RR trade there, so losing 1R to make 1.5 eventually, so $110 for the day. And then for today, I was actually starting to look for potential sells, as there's the idea that we're looking to sell off, which it has done now. So the trade that I took was during London, and what am I looking at? Yeah, here it is. I was getting a bit confused where the sell was, but here it is. So ended up having a large push down, sold in this candle here. Did go into some drawdown, but my stop loss was above this high here, and the trade ended up trailing, as I wasn't really too happy to stay in a trade like under these lows for a potential retrace, which it did end up doing eventually, but I got stopped out in profit on this candle here. It did end up going to where my take profit was, so I think all in all it was just good to manage the trade the way I did, particularly after the red day that I had on Friday of last week. If I'd done something similar, then I probably would have just had all green days on the account. So I think at this point it could have just quickly gone against me here. So instead of just leaving it at break even, aggressively trailed the stop to get $110 or $118 on profit on this particular trade. So now going to be at highs on the account. I know, so it shows us 2042 for maximum loss limit. That is just for today, but of course it will go to 2000 tomorrow. Once again, just looking for a trade for tomorrow. So currently at 5 green days on the account. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. So 5 out of 6 green days so far, which is quite nice. So I think the shift to start trading on during London instead of New York. New York has just been really choppy. I'm also often busy around that sort of time, so just doesn't really lend well for me trading. And something I've just been thinking about recently too is, with a lot of these prep firms, you don't really want to be trading around the news when you're on the sim accounts or the live accounts. So obviously it's against the rules in a lot of firms. So just being able to trade in London, where there's often not any news really for the NASDAQ, so doesn't mean that you can end up, blowing an account because of it. So I think all in all, it's working well for me at the moment. Of course, the ranges are smaller, but all you need to do to accommodate for that is to up the lot size. So that is actually something that I need to start doing, because right now we're at 700 in profit, so 2.3k left to go, but there's 3.5 weeks, so 1, 2, 3. So it's the 30th that I have until to hopefully pass this account by. So 2.3k by then, which gives about 15 trading days basically. So actually more than that, over 20 trading days. So averaging 100 a day would actually get me there, but I don't really want to just leave it up until that point. So I should start actually increasing the position size, especially now that I've got some sort of a buffer on the account. Of course, sod's law, once I start increasing the lot size, I'm sure I'll end up starting losing, which is potentially something to do with psychology there, or just part of the trading where you're obviously not going to win every single day, and you're going to have the losses along the way. It's just how you can manage that. But we'll see how it goes. There's also actually a 25% discount on Alpha Futures at the moment. So up until Friday, which gives 3 more days to do so, to purchase an account. So what I'm actually considering doing is purchasing one or potentially a few to just full port and just see how we do on the account. It will make it that the zero account will be roughly about $75, which in pounds is about £55. So it's not really too much. I don't want to just keep buying accounts and buying accounts before really getting a payout, but with a 25% discount, I think it kind of makes sense to do so, and potentially just try to get into a live account sooner. I think this account is starting to show me that I should have a lot more conviction and confidence in my trading, as it's been going quite well since the shift to trading in London. But of course, it would not be nice to be in a live account to potentially make some payouts. So something I'm considering doing. There will be a link in the description for a discount. I think that might give 25%. If not, it should be 10% at any point. But if not, it's 10 mil. So 10, the numbers MIL or MILL, I forget. I think it's on their Discord anyway. So for anyone that wants to get a 25% discount, you can do so through there. Yeah, hopefully everyone's trading's going well this week, and I'll catch you in the next video.